Hello, and welcome to Home Education Council of America. I have a couple of really important questions to ask you today. First of all, do you sometimes feel like you are questioning your instincts about how to set up and run your homeschool? Are you at a standstill and maybe a little bit frustrated with the way things are going? Or maybe are you feeling like a failure because you can't seem to give that personal direction and attention to each and every one of your children individually? These questions might seem unconventional, but they are real questions that we get at Home Education Council of America every day. We have thousands of people who write into us all year long and ask us how to solve these issues for them. There's more questions. Let me see if any of these maybe might relate to you. Are you worried about homeschooling the high school years and whether you will know enough to teach your children what they need to get into college and set them up for anything that life might bring at them? Are you nervous about that? Maybe if you're not yet homeschooling, maybe still sitting on the fence, is socialization one of the things that is keeping you on the fence? And this is the most important question. Do you truly feel free in the choices that you've made in your curriculum and in your teaching methods? So I want to keep this video kind of short, but I want to share with you a few important thoughts today on why curriculum is not the answer to these issues. And before I finish, I'm going to share with you where you can go and get more affirmation that you're looking for if you want to go a little longer, to help you to choose the correct path for your family and finally address any or all of the issues that you might be having. So first we need to understand that something very profound, and that is that we need to stop circling our wagons around curriculum and take the time to truly discover what makes a successful homeschool. And it doesn't have anything to do with curriculum. Now, we're not saying at Home Education Council of America, don't buy curriculum. That's not what we're saying at all, because curriculum is one part of homeschooling that is essential. It is an essential tool, but it's not the most essential tool. And I'll tell you that no matter how much curriculum costs, or how shiny the box is, or how many bells and whistles that it supposedly has, or how much Marianne down the street or Joe Beth down the block really loves that curriculum, it's not the answer to the real challenges of homeschooling. So curriculum is merely one tool, but not the most important tool. And again, thousands of people ask us every year, what curriculum is going to be best for me and my family? What's going to make me the most successful at this homeschooling thing? And then we have to say to them, curriculum is not the answer. It is the least essential tool to worry about when you are trying to be successful, or if you're feeling like a failure. If nothing is working, if all you're doing is arguing with your children and all you're doing is checking off boxes for lessons completed, and it just doesn't feel like it's exciting, then it's not the curriculum. As a matter of fact, if you don't have the other more important tools, any curriculum that you buy will most likely give you the impression that it's a failure, or it will most likely fail you. Or you'll think that it's failing you. So, but if you have the most important tools, nearly any curriculum will work just fine. So what are those most important tools? Well, the most essential tools that are going to give you the confidence and eliminate all your frustrations and truly make your homeschool successful are not found in a box. And that's the trick to it. It's not really a trick, because I'm going to show you where you can get that. But, you know, it's important to understand that concept, that it's not found in a box, because we get these emails every single day. And we want to help you to understand that curriculum is not the solution to the real problems that people are facing every day in homeschooling. So you might want to know how to keep your house clean while you're homeschooling, or how to stop sacrificing your sanity when you're trying to homeschool 6 kids all at once, and maybe one or two or more of them have special needs. Maybe you have special needs while you're trying to homeschool. You're not going to find the answers to that in a box. There's no curriculum for that. Maybe you're someone who wants to know how to keep the focus and not lose sight of your end goals. Or maybe you don't have goals and you want to know how to get them. Maybe you're just winging it day by day. And that's tough. And those are real issues that people need to deal with that are not found in a box. Maybe you're someone who's thinking, how do I write a high school transcript? Why does my child need one? Am I going to be good enough to help them to get into that university that they really want to go to? You might be wanting to know how to prioritize your time and stay organized and stay motivated. And again, back to keeping the house clean and keeping the house organized. Every day I get an email from someone asking me, oh, how do you do it all? How do you keep your house clean when you've got 6 kids you're homeschooling, and one of them is nursing and the other one's a toddler, and all of those things. So, and some of you want to just know how to be a mentor to your children, or how to teach them how to be a leader. When you don't feel like you're leading the way that you want to. Socialization is a big one. A lot of people want to know how to get socialization for their kids. Some of you want to know how to overcome your own loneliness in your journey, because some days it can be quite lonely as a homeschooler. So none of the critical tools that you need to answer and address all of these issues are found in a box. And so that's why we say, please stop circling your wagons around curriculum. When you get frustrated with your day, don't go online and say, well, we've been using this curriculum, and what curriculum is better than this curriculum? Or start looking at other curriculum, because all you're going to be doing is band-aiding your problems and moving from one bad curriculum to another, because it's not the curriculum that's bad. So, nearly 1 million people that's in the past 15 months are brand new to homeschooling. And these are the questions and the issues that they're facing every single day. So they're the issues that are going to stop someone in their tracks. No curriculum is going to fix it, or no matter how expensive it is, or no matter how many other people say they love it. So if you can't find the answers in the box, where do you go to get the tools? So I want to move along here because we're already going longer than I wanted to. But the best place to get all of those tools will be some place where you can hear really, really, really good speakers and mentors. Now, in the past, this meant traveling to a live convention somewhere in your state or an adjacent state, somewhere in your region. And homeschool conventions have been going on for decades all over the country. But a live convention is usually going to require you to sacrifice some time and some money. Because it often involves expensive travel, there's an expensive ticket involved, and then there's the children. What do you do with the children when you go to a live convention? You can pay for expensive childcare, or you can bring them with you, which of course is more expense, because you're usually eating out, you're staying in hotels, you're dragging the kids everywhere, through the vendor halls, through the sessions. It's just crazy. I've been there, all of my friends have been there, thousands and thousands of people that I deal with have been there, and they've been asking me for years, what can we do to make this easier? How can we bring all of this awesome stuff that you find at a live convention to an easier format for parents, so that they can save money, save time, and really get the help that they need? Because really, if you go to a live convention, you're not going to be able to see more than maybe 2 or 3 speakers, if you're lucky. If you're dragging your kids through and your child has to go to the bathroom, or they're screaming and yelling and you have to walk them out in the middle of a live session, you're going to miss some of the content, and there's no replay for that. And so all of these things we took into account at Home Education Council of America, and what we've done Um, well, one of the things that we do, among all the many things that we do to serve homeschoolers, one of the many things that we do is that we have 3 online conventions a year. And in those conventions, we invite dozens of the best speakers and mentors who are not coming to pitch curriculum to you. They're here to help you. They're here to walk you through all of those issues that I talked about in the beginning of this video. They're here to share with you their systems, and we may have 2 or 3 different speakers who have different systems all to solve the same issue. And one of them is going to relate to you, and you're going to be able to say, aha, that's what I'm going to try in my home. And then you're going to come back to me and you're going to say, hey, Diane, guess what? That system totally worked for me. And now we're happy. And so these are the things that we offer at Home Education Council of America with our live conventions. We offer those transformations for you that you won't find anywhere else. So seriously, if you have a Wi-Fi connection or an internet connection, you can watch our conventions, our conferences from anywhere in the world. We have people who watch from the Philippines, from South America, Central America, Alaska, Canada, Germany, all over Europe. And they're just logging in using their mobile devices. We've even had people who have emailed us while they were on vacation. A group of ladies were at Disneyland just enjoying some time together, and one of their favorite speakers was speaking on one of our conventions. And they emailed me to say, hey, we're all sitting here watching our favorite speaker. This is so exciting. And they were just watching it on their tablet, and they were in line at Disneyland. So there is how you can, it's just so easy to log on and get all of the great inspiration and the answers to the questions that you have. And so you don't have to give up a whole Saturday. You don't have to find a babysitter. There's no expensive travel cost involved. All the mobile devices are accessible to our conferences, your smartphone, your tablet. All you do is log on and click play at the time the speaker goes live. You don't have to download anything to your computer or anything like that. And it's just amazing. Our speakers are amazing. The topics are amazing. We actually prefer to call our speakers mentors, because that's really what they're doing. They're mentoring you through all of the issues that you're having with homeschooling. So we get hundreds of testimonials before and after every conference. I've put just a handful of them on this page below the video. You can scan through and read some of them. They're from real people who send in emails after a conference and have already started to put some of these things into play. Again, our mentors are not going to be in there talking about how their curriculum is going to solve your problems. They're going to be sharing with you real solutions and real systems that address the real homeschooling concerns in a way that you won't find anywhere else. So it really can't be any easier to get the essential tools that you need to be successful in homeschooling. All you do is register, log in, and click play, and that's it. So how do you register? Well, first you need to become a member of Home Education Council of America, but don't panic, it's free. That's right, it is free. We have a free membership. It's called our basic membership. And with that, you will have access to our next conference. If you grab your ticket, that will be on your member account page. You do have to register for each conference that you want to be a part of, so that we don't bother you with emails about a conference that maybe you're not interested in the next particular conference. So once you create your membership, just click the join link at the top and or at the bottom and join Home Education Council of America, and then you can get access to our next conference. And so hopefully we'll see you there, and hopefully we'll be getting your testimonial in our email, and hopefully this has helped to inspire you to want to move forward. Don't take as long as I did to compile all of the essential information that you need to truly be successful. Get ready right now to swing yourself 180 degrees, get back on track, and learn to love homeschooling.